talking about, son? What are you talking about?
Is available to Grand Central.
Shut your candy ass up. You can't stop.
Authority bus terminal.
Come on. Go f y'all niggas. Niggas think it's a game, huh? They got some joke?
Ain't no fighting scenes. Like Man of Steel, bro. I ain't see it yet.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
You know what we gonna do?
What the f talking about, gun? What are you talking about?
Is available to Grand Central.
Shut your candy ass up. You can't stop.
Authority bus terminal.
Come on. Go f y'all niggas. Niggas think it's a game, huh? They got some joke?
Ain't no fighting scenes. Like Man of Steel, bro. I ain't see it yet.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
You know what we gonna do?
What the f talking about, gun? What are you talking about?
Is available to Grand Central.
Shut your candy ass up. You can't stop.
Authority bus terminal.
Come on. Go f y'all niggas. Niggas think it's a game, huh? They got some joke?
Ain't no fighting scenes. Like Man of Steel, bro. I ain't see it yet.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
You know what we gonna do?
What the f talking about, gun? What are you talking about?
Is available to Grand Central.
Shut your candy ass up. You can't stop.
Authority bus terminal.
Come on. Go f y'all niggas. Niggas think it's a game, huh? They got some joke?
Ain't no fighting scenes. Like Man of Steel, bro. I ain't see it yet.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
You know what we gonna do?
What the f talking about, gun? What are you talking about?
Is available to Grand Central.
Shut your candy ass up. You can't stop.
Authority bus terminal.
Come on. Go f y'all niggas. Niggas think it's a game, huh? They got some joke?
Ain't no fighting scenes. Like Man of Steel, bro. I ain't see it yet.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
You know what we gonna do?
What the f talking about, gun? What are you talking about?
Is available to Grand Central.
Shut your candy ass up. You can't stop.
Authority bus terminal.
Come on. Go f y'all niggas. Niggas think it's a game, huh? They got some joke?
Ain't no fighting scenes. Like Man of Steel, bro. I ain't see it yet.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
You know what we gonna do?
What the f talking about, gun? What are you talking about?
Is available to Grand Central.
Shut your candy ass up. You can't stop.
Authority bus terminal.
Come on. Go f y'all niggas. Niggas think it's a game, huh? They got some joke?
Ain't no fighting scenes. Like Man of Steel, bro. I ain't see it yet.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
You know what we gonna do?
What the f talking about, gun? What are you talking about?
Is available to Grand Central.
Shut your candy ass up. You can't stop.
Authority bus terminal.
Come on. Go f y'all niggas. Niggas think it's a game, huh? They got some joke?
Ain't no fighting scenes. Like Man of Steel, bro. I ain't see it yet.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
You know what we gonna do?
What the f talking about, gun? What are you talking about?
Is available to Grand Central.
Shut your candy ass up. You can't stop.
Authority bus terminal.
Come on. Go f y'all niggas. Niggas think it's a game, huh? They got some joke?
Ain't no fighting scenes. Like Man of Steel, bro. I ain't see it yet.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
You know what we gonna do?
What the f talking about, gun? What are you talking about?
Is available to Grand Central.
Shut your candy ass up. You can't stop.
Authority bus terminal.
Come on. Go f y'all niggas. Niggas think it's a game, huh? They got some joke?
Ain't no fighting scenes. Like Man of Steel, bro. I ain't see it yet.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
You know what we gonna do?
What the f talking about, gun? What are you talking about?
Is available to Grand Central.
Shut your candy ass up. You can't stop.
Authority bus terminal.
Come on. Go f y'all niggas. Niggas think it's a game, huh? They got some joke?
Ain't no fighting scenes. like Man of Steel, bro. I ain't see it yet.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
You know what we gonna do?
What the f*** you talking about, gun? What are you talking about?
Transfer is available to Grand Central.
Shut your candy ass up.
Available to
Can't
the
stop
Port
me.
Authority bus terminal.
Come on. Go f*** y'all niggas. Y'all niggas think it is a game, huh? They got some f***ing joke?
Ain't no fighting scenes like Man of Steel, bro. I ain't see it yet.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
What's good, nigga? 1 year in this motherfucker, you know what I mean?
We back. Go ahead, bro. You
We
do
back,
your thing. Do your
man.
thing, man. Do your thing.
Yo, man. Well, I'm just gonna be the happiest y'all niggas ever hear me sound, man, saying this shit, man. Yo, what's going on, you bitch ass niggas? How y'all doing? You bitch ass bitches? How that ass shaking? My real ass niggas? How that money looking? And my real ass bitches? How them BMWs looking? How them Mercedes-Benz looking, man? How y'all doing today? It's cracking the fucking 80s. It's the 1 year anniversary. You know what I'm saying? Bitches, grab your tatas. Niggas, rob them niggas for them cheddars. What the fuck did Foxy Brown? I forgot. It don't matter, nigga. It's 1 year anniversary.
Cracking
Cracking
the
the motherfucking 80s. Yeah, nigga. 1981 on niggas, man.
Grab your tits if you love hip hop. Niggas bump. I don't want to repeat that part that Biggie said. Biggie used to be wilding sometimes in his lyrics, bro. Used to say a lot of flagrant shit, but it's all good. It's motherfucking cracking the 80s, niggas. 1 year. 1 year later. In this bitch.
Yo, check this out.
Pregnant pause? He hit us with a pause?
Yep.
Check this out, man. We 1 year later, fellas. Holy cow. We just got a new subscriber, too. Shout out to y'all, whoever that was. Appreciate y'all for subscribing. We are 1 year later. Wow. Can't believe we made it. Holy shit. Cracking the 80s live. We are live right now. Shout out to anybody that is viewing this live right now. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for fucking with us. Hey! Holy shit, fellas. How does it feel, man? I got a shot right here. I got another drink. I got smoke.
Nigga, it feels amazing, man. We've been doing this shit for a year straight, no weeks off. Well, I did take 2 weeks off because I had to go holler at Biden and them niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know, we established. You know what I'm saying? I actually gotta go check them niggas out next week because they got some more paperwork they need us to fill out. Because new, you know what I'm saying? Season 2, basically. This is season 2. We're doing season 2 without no paperwork. Biden let us rock. He was like, it's your year anniversary. I'm not gonna bust your balls. But just make sure you get these guys the paperwork to sign it for season 2. So, you know.
Damn, I hate that you have to find out like this, bro, but me and Drugs already got that paperwork. We we had the paperwork for a little while now, but it's been signed, sealed, delivered. Oh yeah.
That nigga just want me coming to the White House.
They just wanted Mars at the spot, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they just want me at the spot. Yeah, I guess, whatever. All I know was Secret Service better not play no more Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? Word. Just put on some Ice Spice. I might rock with some Ice Spice.
Right.
That boy's a liar. That boy's a liar.
Yeah, no.
Well, good thing y'all niggas signed that paperwork, man. Word.
Yeah, we signed that paperwork, bro. We got the new deal. Shout out to Biden. Shout out to Kamala. You know what I mean?
Just pulled up like Men in Black, man.
Yo, we got somebody in the chat. Shout out to the chat, you know what I mean? Let's get some more people in this chat, you know what I mean? We gonna be here kicking it. Oh, we got viewers, fellas. We got niggas in here. Holy shit. You know what I mean? We got viewers, man. Wow. I hope this shit is working
What's up,
correctly.
niggas?
Know what I'm saying? What up? We got people in the chat. Shout out to Mooney, truly. Shout out to Mooney. What's goody? What's goody, beloved? We here, man. It's been 1 year, fellas. How does it feel just to have a podcast out for a year? You know what I mean? For me, I am proud that we've made it 1 year consecutively. We never missed a week. But also, shout out to the Crack fam, you know what I mean? Not Crack, Rock, La Familia. And all the suggestions that they've been making over the year for us to get this shit better and grow the pod, you know what I'm saying? Like, Shout out to them because we implemented a lot of shit that they asked for, and it honestly helped the pod get better. Clips, putting clips up. You know what I mean? Motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, when we started making full episodes, you got to think, we didn't start this pod with full episodes, fam. We was doing just clips at the beginning.
We definitely did.
Which is crazy, son. Like, just doing clips, it's kind of wild. How does it feel, man? I'm about to take this shot. This is shot number 1. You see I got titties on my shot glass. You heard? Yeah, we got titties on the shot glass. How does it feel, man? This is being podcasters for a year, because we podcasters now, niggas. How does that feel, man? Let me get y'all individually, see how I feel. Drugs, how it feel, buddy?
I mean, it feels great, bro. It feels good to, you know, we had this talk a few times recently. Actually with Mars too, because you know, I talk to Mars. You know, me and Mars, we talk sometimes.
We discuss things. We talk about taxes and big booties. We
Yeah,
discuss things.
I just found that I learned that a couple of weeks ago that y'all niggas knew each other. I ain't know, you know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
What y'all niggas be talking about?
You know,
Taxes, big booty bitches,
yeah,
Wu-Tang,
you know,
rap.
The essentials. What else is there?
Taxes.
Sometimes politics.
Of course, taxes.
Taxes. It's like the most important thing to talk about. You gotta talk about that.
Come on, man. Shout out to them people.
Man,
But,
word.
Man, to knowing that you could come back to something, knowing that you can continue to pour into something, you know, that you built something, you know, it's an achievement in itself, obviously.
Yo, Drugs, I hate to cut you off. I'm about to get up. I'm about to bust that move. My experience with this shit is fucking amazing. I love y'all niggas. I'll be right back.
Bet. Pull on
Yes,
back,
sir.
my guy. Shout out to Doe Pesci in the motherfucking building. Yeah, appreciate you, my lord. Congrats, Gods. Happy 1 year, man. We appreciate y'all in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all for sure. Well, what you were saying, Brody, just back to how it feels being podcasters, pouring into something, you know what I mean? Being creative, putting something out there without fear of what the world is going to say, you know what I mean? Being us.
Right, man. It's all a gift, man. It's all a gift, you know, for ourselves. It's a gift, you know, to look back on, you know, in the future. It's a gift for the people who fuck with it.
Word.
And man, like it's all beautiful, man. It's always beautiful to create art.
Real talk. Being niggas that come from making music, you know what I mean? We got our start in this entertainment industry making music and shit, you know what I mean? We still make music. I'm still heavy on my producing shit. Y'all niggas is still heavy on your songwriting, recording, making music. You know what I mean? We got some records that we got in the tuck, you know what I mean? This shit is on Lil Hush, but coming from that side of entertainment of, yo, we just making music, trying to get our expression out there, trying to get our feelings out there,
Right.
to come full circle to be able to do that in the context of just talking to people and they fuck with that, or they're more receptive to that than what the music was, not because the music wasn't good, just because we didn't have all of the other behind the scenes thing in line. So the full circle come to this and now still be working on music and getting that shit popping as well. It's a beautiful thing, man. Beautiful fucking thing. You remember when we started this shit, bro? We put out our first episode a year ago, but remember we started the pod actually a few weeks before this, and it was just clips. Remember we was just putting clips on YouTube and shit? We had no idea. We had no intentions, rather, of creating a podcast. We had an idea, a concept, and was just 3 motherfucking homies that were creative and worked together on mad other shit. And was like, yo, we should just try this. Shout out to Mars when he gets back. He put me on to, yo, you know, Discord, you're able to, you know what I mean, record your audio individually on Discord. And I had Discord prior to that, and I was just like, word? How? Did my due diligence, figured it out, Fast forward, look, we 1 year into a podcast. And remember, we started this shit out on fucking all of us on iPhones. No mics, no setups, no cameras, no, we was trying to do, when we was doing clips, them shits was definitely just from off the iPhone, fam, which is insane.
Right.
That shit is wild. Shout out Doe Pesci in the chat. I appreciate the content. Love the different topics, conversation, and POVs. Crack. Real talk, man. Shout out to Doe. I fuck with Doe, bro. I don't think I've ever met you, Brody, but as long as I've seen you support us, and you know what I mean,
Nah,
Mars
he be
told me,
showing love.
yo, he been
Yeah, he
showing
show
love
love
from
for
the
sure.
beginning, my nigga. I remember, like,
Show love.
every episode, every clip we put out, support, love on that shit. So
We fuck with you, bro. Don't think we on peep.
yeah,
We fuck with you
I
for
be
sure.
speaking to bro for sure. Shout out to Doe Pesci, the guy.
My nigga Doe. I knew that nigga Doe since I was a baby, man. That's my gut right there,
That's
man.
your
Let
Ace
that
Boon
man.
Coon?
Oh, Ace Boom, man. Word.
Oh,
Knew that nigga since 50 Cent juices and shit. You know what I mean? Honey buns and all that. 50 Cent ices. You know what I'm saying? Football every Sunday type shit.
so he
Playing
definitely
football.
family then.
Yeah, that's
Just
Yeah, he
fam right
family.
there,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Hard nut, nigga.
Family 100%. All right.
That's big fan right there.
Love.
I'm coming back to the city real soon too, my nigga. So you already know how that's finna go. You know, my nigga, we gonna get some content.
Come on, man. The link up.
The link up, word up. Shout out to y'all though, man. But I really want to get back into just what it means to have a podcast 1 year before we actually get into any topics, anything like that. I just want to give a lot of gratitude nowadays. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting. Shout out to the homie Mark. We might have some special guests later, y'all. You know what I mean? If y'all in the chat right now, y'all want to pull up, let us know. You know what I mean? We could get y'all in here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could join. Give y'all, you know what I mean? Give y'all takes. Or just talk and kick it with us, man. This is an open pod this week. I mean, we inviting guests on. We're going to have a couple of guests later jump through. Shout out to the homie Mark, you know what I mean? Producer on the show. My nigga Mark been supporting this shit from the beginning of the pod when we started it. And I always wanted him to be a part of this shit just because that's my guy, you know what I mean? I know he fuck with podcasts. He fuck with everything we've been doing from when we were doing music. He been a supporter. From when I was doing it individually, when we were doing it together, he always been a supporter of everything we did. So when we started this, I approached him like, hey, man, like what? I know you got everything you doing right now. Like, how do you feel about being a part of this shit, like, and helping us out? And you know how that usually goes in any situation where life is life. Everybody got their own life. They may not be able to fit into what you got going on at the moment, even if what you got going on is something positive or could be beneficial to them. Life is life. It don't always work out. But I remember approaching the homie. It didn't really work out early on. Like maybe he didn't really understand what I was asking of him, or maybe like he just wasn't with it. But you know what I mean, as we continue to go, as we continue to pod, and week after week, we never missed a week from week 1 all the way now to 52. I think it was just enough for him to be like, yo, these niggas is doing something, man. Like they already offered. Let me add some value to the pod too. And I guarantee, like I gotta say, once the homie Mark came on board, just the production side of the pod got even better, man. Like it took a lot of work away from what I had to do, and I was just able to focus on just podding, bro. You know what I mean?
I think it's always something in that too, not to cut you off, bro. But you know, people, you know, when you start things up at first, and I think this goes for like every like category, anything you decide to do, uh your homies, the people closest to you, or the people who may just view your shit on a regular or be friends with you on social media, they might underappreciate your shit, or not really so much of that, or might not really care to support as much, or might not take it as serious, because people only really gonna take your craft serious when they see you put that work in.
Yeah, when
You
they
know what
say
I'm
you
saying?
take
So,
it serious.
yeah, I don't want to say when people start seeing you get somewhere and get money and shit like that. That sounds cliche, but just more so when people start seeing you actually put that love into what you doing. They start to feel that, and the people that you really fuck with, you know, as you can see, they gonna want to help out genuinely on their own
Genuinely.
time.
Facts. Nah, that's a fact. Just adding on to that point of when you doing something and you might have family, because you, as a human, as a person on this planet, we operate our lives off of a lot of assumptions, right? We think the people that are closest to us are the ones that are gonna love us the most. We think the people closest to us, meaning friends, family. We think these are the people that are gonna support us the most because we've known them the longest. They've seen us the most. They've seen us at our early stages of whatever it is that we got going on. But we
Right,
forget that everybody doesn't like the same stuff, right?
right,
So when we get into, like, when we start getting creative, right? When we find our niches or niche, however you fucking describe that, however you pronounce that word. When we find our thing as creatives, we automatically assume the people around us and the people that we love are going to like it too because they like us. But that isn't always the case because everybody likes something different. And that's okay. But it takes, when you're early on in these stages of creating, that shit might affect you a lot. It might hurt you. Like, yo, I love you. You my girl. Or I love you. You my dad. I love you. You're my mom. You're my sister. Why don't you care about what I'm doing? And it's not that they don't care. They're just not into that shit. Like, we got to understand that some people aren't into shit. So when you see people that are in that same position that does fuck with your shit and then actually wants to add value to it, it's just like, man, bro, I appreciate you all the way. Because not
right,
only do you support so much to the point that you want to help and see this shit get even bigger.
right.
So shout out to the homie Mark, man. Mark gonna pull up later. My man Mark gonna be at a bar, saucy. Maybe we could get this. We could get. Oh, we're not gonna be able to get him on cam, but hopefully we could get the homie on here, man. Damn, Jugs, we 1 year in this bitch, man. Wow, yo, Mars, I don't know if you still here, gang. We 1 year, man. Shout out to y'all viewing this live stream right now. We got some viewers in here right now. I'm kind of saucy. We haven't even began the show yet. We still vibing. I just remember, just going back to how we started the pod. When it was just clips, when we were doing clips, the clips were doing well on YouTube. We were getting a lot of views on them shits. This is back when Euphoria last season was on. We was all watching that. We was talking about it on the podcast. I don't even remember when we decided to be like, yo, y'all want to start a pod? I don't even remember that, bro. I just remember us starting the shit and continuing with it, and it just becoming successful. It's kind of crazy when you think back that it's only been 1 year and so much has transpired. Like, our website is about to go live today. You know what I mean? We about to have a whole website. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen, that's not even like the sticker just started peeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the paint just started like it ain't even
I don't even think it been peeling yet. You just started scratching at
like,
it to peel it.
bruh. Like we got so much like we working towards and already just like
Got in
coming
play.
out. Uh, yeah, it's like it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm pretty sure, everybody going to fuck with it.
Shout out to Mooney in the chat. She asked, what are 3 key things you can take away from your experience after 1 year? That's a really good question.
Fire.
3 things you can take away from your experience after 1 year of podding. I can say, I'm going to answer this on the fly. Shout out to the Braggadocious podcast. My nigga Boomy Trill figure in this bitch.
Shout out to y'all.
Hey!
Love.
Shout out to Boomy, my guy.
Peace, peace.
3 things you can take away from your experience after 1 year. It's a good question. I gotta think on that. Number one, you guys gonna have merch on the site. Oh, we gonna talk about that later, my guy. Doe Pesci, Doe, we got you, bro. Don't worry. We gonna talk. All that's gonna come to fruition as we go on with this right here. You know what I mean? Ha. But back to the question. Mooney asked. Shout out to Mooney. What's up, baby girl? What are 3 key things you're gonna take away from your experience after 1 year? Number one, I would say, just keep doing this shit. For sure. Whatever you do, this may be general, but for this pod, the number one thing that I wanted to make sure we do, bro, was just keep doing this shit.
Right.
Every week, every day, even if the days we record this shit, it may not be the same at the beginning or it may not be the same time. Just make sure we keep doing this shit. We can't stop. Once you stop, that's when there's room for doubt. For yourself and for motherfuckers that's watching you, right? You don't ever want to put something out into the world and have niggas doubt you. You never want that shit. Because we already doubt ourselves, fam. You gotta think. As creatives, we be doubting ourselves all the time. Even when we got the most hottest shit. Niggas doubt ourselves. Like, yo, I don't know. Until you get that support. You know what I mean? Until you get that support is when you actually get the chance to put your shit out, get it off. But I would say number one is just be consistent. Keep putting your shit out there. Number 2, be yourself. I think this podcast has allowed me to be myself 100% true and true on camera and verbally. I'm able to articulate myself how I want to. I'm conscious enough to be able to be like, all right, niggas are listening to this shit. After a certain amount of weeks when we started seeing the amount of viewers we were getting every episode and listeners, I'm like, oh shit, people are checking this shit out, bro. Like, I don't know who it is because it doesn't let you know. It ain't going to be like, yo, Brad from Connecticut is checking your shit out. He listened to this episode for 45 minutes. It ain't going to tell you that. It's just going to be like, yo, you got 150 listeners for this week, for this episode. That's it. You don't know who the fuck they are. But it just gives me the context of, yo, niggas is listening, so I got to be conscious of what I'm saying on this fucking microphone because people are paying attention. That's the second thing that was like a key thing for me, making sure that I identify with what's happening out there and me making sure whatever I'm saying on this mic is pure to who I am as a person. And I'm not going to front and help me not get better with myself, but whatever I speak into existence, I'm okay with that shit. Because there be certain things that you might tell somebody in confidence, and then you hear them tell somebody else, and you're like, well, you what the fuck, man? I ain't want nobody else to know. But it's like, yo, why'd you tell me? If you told me not to tell somebody, but you had to know it was a possibility of me telling someone else. If you're not comfortable with that at all, you shouldn't be doing this type of shit. And then lastly, number 3, it's just building a brand with my niggas, man. Like, taking away from the experience is just being able to build some shit with your brothers. Like, being able to build some shit with people that you love, like your family. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in a whole other state. All of us are in 3 different states recording this shit. You know what I mean? But we were able to tap back into that vibe and that feeling that we were doing when we were making music when we were all in the city. You know what I mean? When we were young niggas. When we were younger niggas, I should say.
Can y'all niggas hear me?
Yeah, we hear you in that fucking Uber, nigga.
That shit sound like
shit.
the nigga in a fucking whirlwind.
That nigga sound like he in
word.
motherfucking the world after tomorrow.
I was going to say that. I'm chiming in real quick. I wanted to say we should the shit how we should the music. Like because y'all when I met y'all niggas, y'all was already doing the music thing. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
y'all niggas heard my tracks, and then nigga that next week after we met, nigga, we linked up and got straight to it. So we did the same way with the podcast. Like nigga, we got straight to it. Not going front.
Straight to it, nigga. We met you and you had fucking While I Smoke like 2 weeks later. Video.
Real shit.
Damn, think about that, bro. Niggas just met you off of real fan.
Facts. Shout out to my child's mother and all that. Shout out to Peyton's mom.
Nah, real talk, bro.
Real shit.
Niggas, man, that story. The documentary is gonna be crazy because I'm like, the story is even more crazy because how I met this nigga Drugs, and then how I met Fari. I went to fucking elementary school with this nigga, bro. Like, that's crazy when you think about that. I went to elementary school with somebody that y'all knew through whatever relationships that ultimately led us to meeting each other. And now we all cool, bro. That's mad weird, bro. Like,
Shit like the Avengers, nigga.
the
Word.
Avengers, word. We the real fucking Avengers, bro. But what
Real
y'all,
shit.
what would y'all be like if you could pick one or three? What are your three key things that you can take away from your experience after 1 year of podding?
Being real vulgar, people like that, and I like that people like that. So I'm gonna continue to be vulgar.
I mean, bro, before you finish, nigga, you are a favorite on this podcast. If you didn't know before, I'm gonna let you know now. I've had many people hit me up like, yo, why ain't Mars on this episode? Where's Mars? We miss Mars. Niggas like you, bro. And you're not even on
And
camera.
bro, that's
Niggas-
you, bro. That ain't.
Yeah, that's just me. I'm like this in real life.
Yeah, that's you. I'm about to say, that's nigga, yeah. Yes, nigga, we know. That's you, Brody.
This ain't no facade, nigga. This
This
ain't
ain't
no
no
you know what I mean?
joke. This ain't no gimmick, nigga. That's Mars.
Yeah, it's real shit, nigga. You heard? It's motherfucking real shit you listening to. Being vulgar. Number two, being vulgar.
Stupid.
Um, and number three, just I wouldn't say being vulgar, but just being a better teammate with my niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's very important. You know what I mean?
Yeah, collaboration is important.
Collaborating. You know what I'm saying? It's a different vibe. Like, you know, like the music thing, we had that brotherhood with the music thing, but this shit is like a whole nother level of like just
Yeah.
the brotherhood. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
We
Right.
yeah. This nigga Doe say, yo, that's definitely him. Shout out to Doe, bro. Nigga say, yo, that's definitely that nigga. Yeah, that nigga Mars is definitely gonna give you his opinion, bro, for sure. He ain't give a fuck what you talking about, nigga.
Real shit.
But with the music though, that's another beautiful thing that we should probably like focus on. How we met each other through the music. We ain't gotta get too focused on how we met, but just when we met and how the music became, you know what I mean? How the music started. I could say to start, how I even met Drugs was off of like wasn't supposed to happen shit. You know what I mean? I was living in Far Rock, had my homie D, shout out to D, friend of the show, family of the show, you know what I mean? That's family right there. You know what I mean? He was in a relationship and the woman he was with was just happened to be cousins with this nigga Drugs. Just by chance. Like, wow. They're cousins.
Yeah. Shout out to Tish, man.
Shout out to
Fam.
Tish. That's family right there, too. Love you, Tish. Tish, I've been following you on the gram, right? And Tish, it's her birthday. Like, her birthday is around now. I don't know when her
Actually,
birthday is. Oh, it's today. Wow.
Happy birthday, Tish.
Happy birthday, Tish. She fucked her ankle up. Did you see that?
Yeah. She.
God damn it,
Alright.
Tish.
She's supposed to call me later about that.
Yeah, she might have to call you and we call me at the same time. Cause goddamn, Tish, I need to know what happened. But met through that and like how we met. You just happened to be coming to the college that I was going to, where they both went to for a party weekend. You know what I mean? That's they spring break weekend type shit.
Right.
Nigga took the megabus, 34th Street, you know what I mean? 34th Street megabus to Fredonia, upstate, Buffalo. We on the same bus, nigga, and we just ended up being mad cool after that. Like, you know what I mean? You found out I made beats. I played a couple of beats up there at the college, and from there it was history. Like, niggas was chilling, niggas was pulling up, and niggas had projects after that, and it was a wrap from there. I found out Fari went to school with y'all. Then I found out, oh shit, I knew Fari before y'all. Oh shit, what the fuck? And then shit just got crazy from there, man. Shit is like real life family shit, bro. Crazy.
The universe.
The universe, word. The universe is gonna bring people together that needs to be together. That was a good question, Mooney. You got any more questions? Y'all got to finish answering the question. I think I might have cut y'all off though. It might have cut you.
I think my 3 things. I think y'all kind of said what I probably was gonna say already.
Yeah.
You know, just hey, building this pyramid, man.
Building this new pyramid, man. Like, of all the things we got going on, and y'all gotta think, being me, so I'm gonna speak for me personally. I'm a nigga, I moved here to Houston. I'm not from Houston, I'm not from Texas. Clearly, I'm a New York nigga. I moved here for a situation back in the day, you know what I'm saying? And I stayed. It worked out for me. I was able to build a life, you know what I mean? I was able to build a lot of shit being here in Houston. Shout out to the Crack Rock La Familia. We got viewers in this bitch, bro. Like, there's people actually in here. Holy shit. Shout out to y'all. That's love. We appreciate y'all for sure. I moved here to Houston for a situation that I was here at the end of the day. It didn't work out, but I was able to establish a life for me, not only as a person, as a personality, as a human within like friendships and relationships to other people. You gotta think, when I moved here, bro, I wasn't even known for music or any of this shit. I wasn't known clearly, but I got my first start in Houston for video. For anybody that's listening that doesn't know my story, that doesn't follow me or anything, we could give you this now. When I first moved to Houston, it was for a relationship that I was in. We were living apart. I was living in New York. She was living in Texas. Decided, hey, let's move in together. I was like, all right. I looked at the rent. I was like, oh, I could afford that. I'm living in New York right now with my family. I can't afford this shit at all. Houston, oh shit, I could afford that and them some. It was a split decision. Boom. I'm moving to Houston. Moved to Houston. Shit was whatever. Then I decided to get into, I got to get some money. I got to get my business shit off the ground. And that's when, you know what I mean, when I left New York, I was doing videos for y'all. And I'm going to say this now. I don't know if I ever told y'all this shit or ever, but being that we on a 1 year live pod, we vibing. When I left New York, bro, I felt so bad, bro. I felt really bad that I was leaving for myself, but I felt very bad that I left y'all niggas behind type shit. Like, that we had some shit going and then I just took off and dipped. I felt really bad to that shit. I still feel really bad about that shit now, but I'm really glad that we were able to after all the years, put this shit into something else that we doing now. But I felt real bad about that shit, bro. Like, I was just like, yo, I'm here with my niggas. We doing music. It's doing whatever it's doing. We got, I mean, we making fire shit, but out of nowhere, just a woman comes into the fucking picture, and now I'm just in another state. The shit made me feel bad after the fact of that we didn't work out, and damn, this is what I was doing before. I was making bread. I was with my niggas. We was doing what we was trying to do, but it didn't work out, but I left. I always felt bad about that shit. But then, I mean, fast forward, that's how shit's supposed to work out, I think. It has to be shit like that for me to learn, and then
I wish don't forget your thought. I wish Mars was here to hear that. I don't think you've ever told me this.
Yeah, bro. I don't think I've ever told anybody this shit. Like,
yeah.
I felt so bad, bro. Like, damn.
Hey,
I wish Mars was in this shit, man.
Listen.
I felt bad, bro. Man, terrible.
I think I speak for me and the bros though. We don't hold that shit against you, bro. You know what I mean?
Even that I knew y'all didn't, bro.
Life would do that to you.
I knew y'all niggas never felt the way about it, but I always felt bad because it was like, because I knew who y'all were. I knew I knew y'all wouldn't care. But
that we don't care. You know, we obviously I think we knew it affected us in some way, but to be honest with you, the talks that me and Mars had, like, I guess surrounding that, we always like talk like, yo, regardless if if he here physically or not, like, he's still, he's still a part of this shit.
Yeah.
We still doing this, with him in mind, and
Nah, word.
we gonna keep this shit pushing. However, we got to do it.
Man, that's a beautiful thing. Shout out to Doe Pesci, La Familia, word, family, bro. Word, but like real talk, like that's how that shit was, bro. Like I left, and you gotta think when you dealing with a shorty or whatever, you be clouded, you be jaded by mad dumb shit or whatever.
Man,
But I never
listen,
let that shit cloud it. I was just like, yo, damn son, like my niggas, man, like fuck. And I mean, like I would send niggas beats, but my life at the time, it just wasn't susceptible to being able to do this shit how I wanted it to be. You know what I mean? Like I would try my hardest, but life is a motherfucker when you with somebody that you shouldn't be with. You know what I mean? Like it could be nice at one point, and then it just not like that. Though my nigga Doe said, "Yo, damn, Mars missed a whole wholesome heart to heart moment." Nah, he
Yeah,
definitely
word.
did. Respect. Nah, that's real though, bro. Like that's how I felt, my nigga. Like I felt like, yo, damn, son, I let my niggas down, bro. Like, and you gotta think, bro. When I dipped, it wasn't like it was on like we left on no bad terms. It was just like, yo,
What's not?
I'm with a shorty now. Like I'm trying to start a life, but then you realize life don't start that way.
Right.
Life isn't that. Like you might think it is, but it doesn't. So that's why I'm getting back to how we started this pod. I didn't even mention being in Houston and the other shit that happened. You know what I mean? If you want to get some wings and shit, I didn't even mention. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, nigga. Like I didn't even mention other shit that when I came to Houston, like
Right.
what I've been doing to keep my name afloat. You gotta think, bro. Too, also,
All type of journeys, bro. All type of journeys.
I left New York and I made a name for myself. Facts. For sure. Like, I came to this motherfucking state in Houston, in Texas, and niggas know me out here for sure. Whether niggas want to fuck with me, none of that shit. Niggas know who the fuck two is. Niggas know who I am, son. So it's like, I never needed, and I don't care for that shit. That's not what I'm trying to say, like, oh, niggas know me. I never care for that shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. But the fact that niggas do when I'm not trying to do it means something. That means I'm fucking fire, nigga. That means I'm talented. Whatever I put out, niggas like. Whoever I work with, niggas like. I'm making music with niggas. I'm making music with puppets. I'm doing video shit. I'm working with Johnny Dang, nigga. Like, niggas know me, bro. I got, like, Paul Wall phone on my number right now. I try to hit the nigga up. He may not answer, but I got the nigga number, though. Just because I was around these circles, you know what I'm saying? But, like, this is just how shit turns out. Fast forward, niggas start this shit out, you know what I mean? Like, niggas started a pod. Bro, we really killing shit, bro. Niggas is killing shit out here for real. Like,
Man, this shit, it's a pod, but
this is life.
it's
This ain't no
crazy,
pod.
man. Yeah, like, it's cool that people, fuck with this shit, but if they knew what we knew, or how we view shit,
What we been
we don't.
through.
This shit ain't no pod, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
this ain't no
real.
pod. Yeah, at
And
all.
we not podders, bro.
Yeah. I don't ever want people to think that we are trying to be podcasters. We are just good at podcasting, but we ain't fucking podcasters, fam. Like, niggas is really, like, my nigga Drugs is one of the best artists that I fucking know, nigga. Like,
Oh man, nah, I appreciate
because
that, bro.
nigga ain't put no music out, don't mean, like, you don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga is one of the, yo, bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. You, Mars, and Creed, shout out to my nigga Chris Creed,
Oh, my
are the
nigga Creed.
reasons why I know how to make music, bro. I was always producing. Don't get me wrong. Y'all met me as a producer, but learning how to rap, it was y'all three niggas, man. I was like, oh, yo, let me sound like Drugs on this shit. What you would do for love. You tried everything. Nigga, y'all niggas helped me learn how to write motherfucking raps, bro. As a producer nigga, as a nigga that just knew how to use a computer.
This nigga Mars missing all this, man. He missing all the love, bro.
Nigga missing the love. I'm gonna give him more love, don't worry. Let me look at this last comment. I have arrived. I'm feeling the energy. Shout out to you. Yeah, we got motherfuckers in this shit, boy. Yeah. Yo, we got motherfuckers watching, bro. I appreciate y'all. Doe, Mooney, E-Money, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate everybody that's in the chat watching. Whether you jumping in, whether you staying around, whatever. Whether you a New York nigga or not. We vibing with y'all, man. We New York niggas being truthful, being honest right now. We got a beautiful fucking podcast that's about to make us millions of dollars. I don't know if y'all realize that as well. Like, we got a lot of shit coming, man. Like, I don't know if they know that too.
Boy hit the pinata. Nigga said $1 million. Holy shit.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. Yo, you ain't here. We got that deal. You heard that deal that's coming through?
Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me check my phone. Hold on, son.
Nigga hit us with the ghost face, yo. I ain't know about that, bro. My bad, yo. You might not have got that email, my guy.
Yeah, son. The niggas bit nah shit.
The nigga bit nah shit, son. Yeah, man. But I was hoping this motherfucking nigga Mars would be back before we start topics. But fuck it, let's start some topics, man. Like, shout out to
That
y'all.
nigga is here.
If y'all are in the chat right now, y'all got anything y'all want us to talk about, just send it right here. Damn, Mars, Mr. I have arrived. Trillions. Yeah. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now.
I'm almost back at the crib. Y'all niggas can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you,
Yeah.
beloved.
I'll be back at the crib in like 2-3 minutes.
Don't tell us, tell the people.
Yo, people, man, I'll be back in the crib in like 2-3 minutes, man.
Say sorry. Say sorry.
I apologize. Nah, fuck them niggas. I ain't sorry on shit. Them niggas know what it is. Nah, I'll be back at the crib in like 2-3 minutes though.
Alright, but that's what's up. That's what's up.
That nigga riding a lawnmower back to the crib.
Yeah, that nigga is on a motherfucking mongoose or something. You just claimed it. It's a wrap. I'm trying to follow what y'all saying in the chat, but I can't keep up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying, but I'm saucy. I'm feeling good. Know what I mean? I'm talking to my niggas. We podding. But bro, let's get into Also, we started this podcast 1 year ago today. We put our first episode out 1 year ago today. You know what I mean? So it was March 18th, 2022. I just remember where I was back in that time. Just to give it, I'm burping this. I'm mad burp. Forgive me. I'm burping.
Like 17 beers.
Mad beers, brody. Mad shit. I'm fucking grabbing my tits right now. All type of shit.
Hey, pause.
Yeah. Yo. Come on, son. Chill out.
Yo, we live right now, son.
We live, but you wildin', bro. They didn't hear that if you didn't say that. You know what I'm saying?
You good though. I paused you.
Yeah, you good. I appreciate that, my guy. You
Boy,
definitely.
wow, he on his Val Venus shit.
You saved me, my guy. Shout out.
That nigga say he was holding his tits.
Look. Oh, see.
That was crazy. Had to chime in on that.
I honestly didn't say that. He might have heard that. I didn't say that.
Nah, niggas.
You said tears?
Bro, he said
You said TITS or TEAR?
No, bro, listen to me.
Anyways.
The viewers said tits.
The viewers are actually this is a good question. Damn, we got questions. Shout out to the chat.
Read the questions, nigga.
The viewer says, what was the first episode about? I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Euphoria.
Our first episode has been our most viewed episode on streaming.
It gotta be Euphoria, for sure.
We were definitely talking about Euphoria back then.
Yo, it's crazy that you said you was holding your tits because I think the slogan.
I didn't say that. Whoa.
Tits.
I wasn't saying that, bro. Why you say that? I didn't say that, bro.
Yo, hey, listen. You live, son.
Well, the slogan for the first episode was when Cassie walked down the aisle.
Oh,
and
yeah,
was like, show
with
us
the
your
tits. Yeah. So that was definitely. So our first episode, we were talking about Euphoria, Cassie's tits. We definitely didn't fuck with that because she came down like she was fucking Stone Cold or some shit. Like she was
Word.
popping. She came through. She came through with the glass breaking. And we were like, bitch, get out of here. We don't fuck with you like that. And for anybody that hasn't watched Euphoria, this was let me pull it up. This was the scene where Cassie and you know what I mean, they had the play going on at the school. What you were gonna say, bro?
Nah, I was gonna say I think we was recapping like from the top to that episode, but it might just be that episode. Go ahead.
Nah, I mean it was definitely that episode, but we were reviewing shit before that because we were just doing like clips and shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it's this scene right here when it was a scene when Maddie beat that bitch up on stage. Remember when she was
when the play was happening?
Yeah, it was the play. That's when Maddie beat her ass on the stage. And then we seen Cassie and fucking White Lotus after that. Shout out to White Lotus. I don't know if anybody watches like White Lotus. I'll be holding mine sometimes too. It's fine. What do you be holding? And what does your brand represent? Our brand, like, I'm gonna let y'all answer as well, cause we got niggas is we got people asking questions and shit. Shout out to Mooney. Shout out to Mooney. What up, girl? What up, baby girl? We fuck with you. What does your brand represent? What would you say, Drugs? What does our brand represent?
Man.
Our brand represents New York City. For sure.
Yeah.
At the very base level.
New York City.
Organic New York City. Not New York.
So, yeah, but not just New York City though. Just just being a city boy, like, or growing up in the city life.
Metropolitan area.
Obviously, if you born in the city or from a city, you got to deal with the fucking transit and all that.
Yeah, you got to deal with MTA. You got to deal with all that. Yeah. I would say, I'm trying to find the question. What was the question? What does your brand? Our brand represents. If I had to, because people ask me this shit all the time, and I be thinking about this. Our brand represents hip hop culture through the lens of 3 New Yorkers that create music, that live in New York City, that aren't. That sounded good until I got to the end and I hit the wall.
Yeah, you almost had it.
I was freestyling. I be freestyling, bro. That was off the top, but I basically the brand represent New York City. You ride a train. If you know how you ride a train in New York City, like, you know what I mean, that's how this shit goes. You just hear about mad different shit. You might be hearing a motherfucker talk about this. I wish Kang was in here. Shout out to my nigga Kang, Grammy nominated artist, producer. My nigga said the best definition he told us, or he told me about what he thinks of the pod. He says he feels like this pod is being in a New York motherfucking deli and hearing niggas just talk about whatever. It feels like you're in the city.
Nah, he might be 100% like on point with that. Like in the mornings too, like before niggas, like when niggas is going to work, when everybody going to work, bacon and cheese time.
Newspaper. It's like a newspaper. But
bacon, egg and cheese.
Remember the Metro
coffee,
newspaper when you
tea.
get to this? Yeah, that's what the description of it.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, he might be on point with that.
He on point with that. Damn, I'm gonna try to get Kang.
In a lot of cases, like if we talk in New York, niggas don't really talk to each other in the morning.
Don't at all, nigga. What you mean don't really?
Yeah, nah. I'm saying in a lot of cases, some cases though, you'll see, you know what I mean? You'll get conversation. It might not be positive though. You might hear some nigga getting yelled, "Hey, yeah, man, what the fuck?" All type of random commotion. Might see, random chick get slapped, or some, some crazy shit. A cupcake
Wild
thrown,
shit, bro.
Some nigga peeing in the middle of the street.
Nigga he throw his toilet out the window. Whole toilet bowl out the window.
Yeah, bro. Whole toilet bowl, bro. Whole toilet, bro. I remember I seen that for sure. Should be crazy, son.
Whole toilet bowl, bro. Damn. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm about to take all right, so we gonna take a quick 2-minute intermission. Just a 2-minute intermission, maybe less than that. Just give us a second, give us a couple minutes to come back, and then we will be back right with you guys. Couple minutes, we will be back. Don't mind, you know what I mean? Like, if you here fucking with us, just relax. We're gonna be back. All right. All right. All right, I think we good. We this shit muted. All right, we get into topics after this.
What we gonna do?
What the?
Stand clear of the closing doors, please. 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 clear of the closing doors, please. Stand 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 clear of the
Yo, and just like that, we back. All right. So we got some questions. What's going on in here? What we got? What we got going on? Oh, what is your favorite hip hop album? No skips. Ooh, good question. What y'all think? What's y'all favorite hip hop album? No skips.
Life After Death. Period.
Life After Death.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What else? What would you pick, Drugs? What would you pick?
I mean, I was going to probably say Raid.
You know what we gonna do?
But it's probably between. Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it's probably between like Ready to Die and like Get Rich or Die Trying.
So he definitely said favorite hip hop album, no skips. Yeah, for mine might be Get Rich or Die Trying too, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Not even just as a Queens nigga, like that Get Rich or Die Trying album, man. No matter what you think about like 50, the story, if it's true, whatever the fuck you think. I for sure believe the music alone with Dr. Dre production, it gave it another aspect of validity in the sound. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, what the fuck happened here? You gotta think he got so many records on there that were singles. If I can't do it,
Every song was a
homie,
fucking
it can't be done. I'ma let the champagne bottle pop. I'ma take it to the top. So wait, what did y'all pick as your favorite?
Life After Death.
Life After Death. What did you pick, Drugs?
I think I'm gonna go with Ready to Die.
Why? Why Ready to Die? Oh, why Life After Death?
I mean, I just kind of. It was honestly. I think it's kind of a collective with Life After Death and Ready to Die though, because we kind of grew up and like those albums kind of like just like embedded, or at least in me for sure. Like
Nah, for a fact.
I just
Yeah.
like automatically knew the lyrics to those albums.
Just
Like
because you felt like you had to. It was like homework.
not I didn't feel like I had to because the albums was beautiful. Like it's still like I still play it and I'd be like, yo, son, how the fuck like we was just talking about this shit. Like how the fuck he still rap like like how he was rapping like that at that time.
Nah. At
Like
24, allegedly.
niggas wasn't even on schemes, punchlines and like dancing and cadences like that in that era. Like it didn't happen yet. Like Jay-Z, like I think uh what like nigga who like remember that shit
Yeah.
Nigga,
when
what?
Produced by Timbo.
Timbo.
Right. When Jay did that shit, what year that song came out?
Jigga what? That's Blueprint too.
Nah.
Nah,
That's not
that's
Blueprint
2001.
That's no, that's not. That's Jigga What Jigga Who was
Jigga what?
Volume 2.
Yeah, Jigga what?
That's
Bro.
Volume 2. That's what year was that? About to go to it right now.
I'm looking at it right now. We pulled it up. Jigga what? Jigga Who is in the Hard Knock Life Volume 2, 98.
98. Yep.
Not to bring up Hove, but it's like Hove is obviously the epitome of hip hop, right? To most, right? Or to the casual listener or fan, whatever, right? He's like the greatest. So I'm just using him as an example. Son wasn't flowing and dancing on these beats like he didn't have it yet until that time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Big was doing that when I was like 3. Like I was like 3. It was already there. Like it was like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm
big.
yeah, so it was like
Hold on, I'm trying to pause this shit. This shit walking out, bro. This shit going on its own. There you go.
I feel like for where we came from or how we grew up, it's like Big kind of just started everything. Like realistically,
Yeah.
from where we from, Big just started everything.
Nah, facts. Big started everything, and he had, you know what? When it comes to music, bro, I think it always comes down to the backing that you got, bro. Because it's like Big started it, but he had Puff to like be able to push his shit. You know what I mean?
Everybody
like,
need that. Everybody needed that.
Everybody
Hov-
needs that
Hov
guy.
needed Name.
They got
Hov needed Name. Drake needed Wayne. You know, Wayne needed Baby.
Baby, yeah.
So,
You need that investor that just believes in your fucking shit to where niggas is just putting your shit out. You know what I mean? Like,
I also feel like, well, I mean, I like Ready to Die, but no, I'm not saying it like it's a flaw, but Ready to Die is so fucking, it's too rugged for me. It's way too fucking rugged. Like that Biggie is just like rated TV MA. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Life After Death is more of just like,
it's I feel like that
it's like
Biggie.
Goodfellas, the album. It's like The Godfather, the album. Life
I
After
already
Death.
know what you was gonna say.
You know what I mean? It's something about
But
it.
it's
Like,
more. It's
Ready
more
to Die is
polished
Taxi Driver.
Biggie.
It is more polished Biggie. Life After Death. It's way more polished. But like, I compare it with like Taxi Driver and The Godfather. I don't know if you ever seen Taxi Driver with Robert De Niro.
Mm-hmm.
It's Ready to Die is Taxi Driver. Life After Death is The Godfather.
Bro, I'm sorry though, but still, it's certain songs I hear on Ready to Die, and it's just like I still get up.
Oh, most definitely.
I think because
Most definitely.
Life
Just
After
knowing
Death,
that the album is being played, I just get up. Like I be like, oh nah, niggas playing that shit.
Life After Death is a double CD, and it has a lot more songs on there, and it just has the opportunity to have more slaps. Cause I'm thinking, like, you gotta think, Life After Death has like Money, More Problems. More Money, More
Right.
Problems. It's so much shit on there. I Love the Dough. When you think about that album, you think of us era of Biggie, which was honestly when he was alive and right when he died, that was like him at his height. So anytime we think of that music, even if we weren't around and knew what that was at that time, like, I think just because that's what it is in history, we still relate to that, like,
Right.
subconsciously. Without knowing that, the song sounds so good, but that's another part to it too. The music is so good that it gives you that feeling no matter when you listen to it now, 2023, or back then, motherfucking 1997. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's the same shit almost.
Yep.
And Ready to Die, it's crazy because both those albums have the same, like, I feel like the same amount of content. Like after you finish listening to Ready to Die, you're like, all right, cool. You don't want no more. It's not that you don't want any more. You're content with how it ends. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Same with Life After Death. It's not even like you just, you know. I kind of do one more from Life After Death. Like I really wish, Nobody That Somebody Killed You wasn't the last song.
But I think it's because you know that it's not anymore after that.
Right. That's
I
really it.
think that kind of plays. Yeah.
Like after I play that, I have to play Victory because Victory was his last verse that he recorded. So it's kind of like a damn. You know what I mean?
I mean, Biggie was a part of a lot of Biggie. When we think of Biggie, think about us. We're New York guys to the true, and we think about Biggie as like one of them guys. But just in terms of just diss records in general. I mean, we think of Biggie. Biggie got a lot of diss records that aren't even considered disses because people might not even know he was dissing them on that same record.
Yeah, like kicking the door.
I mean, you know what I mean? So it's like, if we had to pick, just, you know what I mean, for argument's sake, we had to pick the best diss songs, top 5. If we had to pick top 5 diss songs ever.
Oh man.
What do you think those diss songs would be, my guys? Because you got to think, we talking about Biggie. You got to think Biggie has you know what I mean? Biggie has a diss song that's against him within Hit 'Em Up from Tupac.
Oh man.
And it's just this songs that goes in hip hop as in history. If you want to talk the history of hip hop, these diss records have to be mentioned. What y'all think is the top 5, man?
All right, number 1 for me, like the greatest diss record of all time. Fuck.
Hit 'Em Up?
Probably be. No, it's not Hit 'Em Up. Hit 'Em Up is number 2. Number 1.
Okay.
Who was listening to the other day? I have to go with Checkmate simply because it was straight to the point. That morning when it dropped.
What song is that? Who played? Checkmate by who?
Jadakiss.
Jadakiss, Checkmate. Who he was dissing in that shit?
There's 50. There's 50, man.
Yeah, damn. Queens nigga, huh?
Yeah. But it's just like the height of 50 Cent's career, right? 50 Cent is like fucking Batman at this point. Like he's unstoppable. His album is both albums. Say what you want about The Massacre, but The Massacre is a good album. It's a good album.
I love The Massacre. People talk shit about that album.
People do. It's a bunch of love songs. 100% pure garbage. Just something to break up buds on. There's been talks. That's what I'm saying.
Continue.
It's not
Hey,
globally loved.
Continue, man.
Like,
please. I like that.
It's not globally loved like Get Rich or Die Trying. Even though the hype was there. The hype is there with The Massacre. He got some good shit on it. But from video games to G Unit, so all this going on, right? The nigga Jadakiss dropped a 1 minute and 30 second to 2 minute diss track that was just so straight to the point. Like I remember that morning waking up for school, and then like the radio stations blasting that shit.
Right.
Like that morning is something to. It's like fucking the Joker had Batman on live TV on a TV screen in 42nd Street and revealed it was Bruce Wayne.
Nah, yeah, for real.
Literally. That's
For real.
exactly.
Like
I don't know if it was like that for like on a mass scale, because I don't know,
I don't know how people was reacting at that. I think it was though. I think it was.
Where we from though,
Yeah.
for sure.
He got shot 9 times. That was the 10th shot.
Yeah, he was holding the head up like type.
Damn.
Yeah, it was real. Like Wonder Woman to Steppenwolf at the end of Justice League. Like head chopped off. It was like, holy shit, what is he gonna do? Because Piggy Bank was crazy.
Bro, he told that nigga you should just sell clothes
Out of your
and
whole
sneakers.
camp, your flow's the weakest. And he played mind games with him. That whole fucking freestyle was mind games. Because now, and I commend 50 because he didn't. Any other artist would have quit after that. There's no recovery.
Yo, son, this shit was so brilliant, but it was like hysterical. Like it was like he was kind of like poking.
Yeah, it was light work.
Like,
that was light.
Shit,
that was the lightest. That was light to Kiss.
Yeah. Nah, for real.
That was light. That's what makes it even more scary. But I'm glad 50 just he took the shot but got right back up. Think the nigga's immune to bullet smoke. So I don't know. But
I don't think he kept it going much after that though.
50 of being allergic to bullet. That's funny, son.
Yeah, I can't remember correct.
Now, he was still dissing him after, but he wasn't on him as much. He was more focused on the game and Nas and shit like that. And Fat Joe, he couldn't really, because I don't remember even Banks and them niggas coming at the Locks like that. I mean, it's a few songs I know, but not as much as like Kiss and Styles and Sheep was on that nigga verbally. And I think Styles P came out and said at the Math Hopper podcast that the difference between the beef with him and Hove and him and G Unit, the shit with Rockefeller was way more personal because we with y'all niggas type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you throwing subs at us, we on the same team, nigga. You get what I'm saying? Low key. But the shit with 50, it was just once niggas realized that it wasn't no real shit, that it was just straight verbal war, them niggas had a blast. And it shows. That's why them niggas was just wilding them niggas up every track. 50 he lost that battle. I don't give a fuck with nobody. I think he might have won other battles, but that one, I mean, it was over after Checkmate. I don't really think like Problem Child or the other shit that they did was necessary because fucking
Checkmate, man.
Checkmate is like, so you got Checkmate.
So,
Hit Him Up.
So Checkmate is number 1.
Right. Okay. Hit Him Up is number 2. And I'm a Biggie. I grew up in a non-Tupac household. Okay, but when Hit 'Em Up came on, there was nothing my mother could tell me, nigga. You heard? I'm listening to this shit, I hate it because it's so good. That's one of the few songs besides like a Wu-Tang track where it's a bunch of niggas on a song and all their verses is like, yo, that was crazy.
I mean, nobody really cared about anybody else's verse outside of Pac on there though. If we keeping,
I don't know, son. Real. I don't know.
Come on,
know.
Bro. Like
the Outlaws had some good verses on that shit though, son.
I don't mean their verses wasn't good. I just mean you don't think people checked in to hear what the Outlaw had to say.
Yeah, they did, man. Fuck that.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But so okay, so we got Hit 'Em Up. What else we got? Top 5 disses. I'm putting Ether on there. The shit that make your heart burn slow. No.
I don't know if I'm putting Ether on there, son. I don't know.
So what would you put a bit above Ether? So you got Hit 'Em Up.
I got Hit 'Em Up. I got Checkmate, Hit 'Em Up. I might have to go with Back Down.
That okay, good record, but was that really like considered like diss record?
Yeah.
A diss?
Yeah, that was the diss. That was the Ja Rule killer.
Okay.
Back Down. Yeah, niggas may crucify me for this.
Back Down, 50 Cent. Okay.
I'm going with the Takeover.
I like Takeover. What like the beat? What do you prefer? What makes you pick that?
It was just the sheer dominance that Hove had on that track. Jigga. I'm not even gonna call him Hove because he was still Hove, but it was still Jigga. He was still Jigga.
Jigga at that moment.
Yeah, Jigga at that. He was the same beast, different animal.
I don't know, man. Jigga.
Yeah.
For that,
I understand Ether. I get it. But the fact that Jay-Z really didn't say nothing crazy to Nas and Nas responded with Ether just goes to show that it hit him. It hit him a little bit. It hit him a lot of bit. Fuck a little bit. Down to him dissing Mobb Deep.
I think mostly the super. I think Super Ugly is where that battle actually went to a different place. I think before
Super
that
Ugly was trash.
I just think he got super personal on that shit.
Because Nas got super personal with Ether. It's Nas featuring Tupac, respectfully.
I hear what
How
you're
person-
saying, but I think more so in terms of personal with Super Ugly, it was stuff that the more so the public at that time might have knew about off of rumors that became a thing off of like listening to a radio station. Cause you gotta think back then there was no internet to like verify, but most of that stuff was verified via listening to the radio at that time. So that's why I think that Super Ugly thing was a little more than it might have
Oh
actually
yeah,
been.
I totally agree. I don't think Super Ugly was really that. I think he pulled the Pusha T move.
Yeah. Okay, so what do we pick? We got what do we have so far? We have Ether. Is Ether up there?
No, Ethan's not my top 5.
So we got
Could be
Hit
on
'Em
yours.
Up. So what was it? You got Hit 'Em Up.
Checkmate, Hit 'Em Up, Back Down, Take Over. Oh, and I got one more. Oh, no, Vaseline.
I don't know. Drugs. What you drugs? What would you pick? Your top 5? Just in like if you got it off the top, or if you want to look up some shit. What would you pick your top 5 disses of all time? Because I'm trying to think of mine right now. I got my list, but I'm trying to think of some other ones that I might not be thinking of. What would your shit be?
Okay. I think my number 1. Are we considering Victory, the Victory freestyle, the G in the freestyle, or this?
Who was he dissing?
Well, I mean, wasn't the whole thing Murder Inc?
I'm about to say he was definitely dissing Murder Inc. But like,
Oh, then you can have that up there. If you know what I'm saying?
but you considering Banks' verse or like the whole song?
I thought that whole, them freestyles that they was running was just geared towards a lot of niggas, but specifically, Ja Rule and them niggas.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But number 1, I think I'm gonna agree. I think I'm gonna go with Checkmate for sure.
Checkmate for sure, man.
Bro, he told 50, you should just sell clothes and sneakers.
Cause out of your what he said, you should just
Out of
sell
your
clothes
your
and
clothes.
sneakers. Cause
Out of your whole camp.
your flow's the weakest.
Yeah.
Man, 50.
Yeah, that's a little crazy, bro.
You said I'm in the town with them young boys is clapping. You running around with the lieutenant and captain.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Number 2. Yeah, man, I feel like this is when it starts getting interesting. Number 2. I think for number 2, man, nah, this is crazy, son.
It's tough. It's a lot of
It's a
records up
few.
there, man.
It's
It's
a
a lot of
few.
artists.
Yeah, it's a few. I think I'm gonna go with Cannabis second round knockout.
Ooh, you forgot what a hardcore artist is.
Number
Okay.
2?
Yeah.
That's a goodie.
Yeah.
That's a goodie.
It's not
That's
a
a
bad
goodie.
pick.
I didn't expect that from you, Drugs. I didn't.
Unorthodox.
We talking. We never discussed that. Wow. And we talk. Me and Drugs talk, y'all.
Yeah, we
don't know.
talking?
We talk. We discuss taxes, big booty bitches,
Oh,
games.
shit. Mad shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, actually, like my earlier days when I was writing, that used to be one of the beats that I used to love just listening to and just kind of like imagining myself as like Cannabis in the video shit.
Second round knockout. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike Tyson.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bro, he was in the video. Shout out to Wyclef.
Oh man.
Mr. Jones.
Right?
Mr. Jones.
Right? Mr. John. He was in the
A
video.
lot
He
of
was the
people-
announcer.
Mike Clef Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't remember that video either too.
Oh, no, I remember that video. Like
LL kind of,
he made sure that nigga non-existent.
Yeah, that was crazy.
We got a question here in the chat. Somebody said, "What was your
Wait,
funniest?"
hold on.
Oh,
I got 3 left. Hold on. I got three left. I think
Oh
I
yeah,
got
yeah,
the
yeah,
three
yeah,
off
yeah,
top.
yeah.
Save that question it off.
Yeah,
Save
no,
it. Save it.
it's there. I got it. I got it. It's there.
Number three. I don't know if y'all remember this. Y'all remember Eminem nailing the coffin?
Yes,
Oh,
I do.
against Benzino.
Yeah,
He body, bro.
yeah.
That's a good record. Yeah. Okay. Good pick. Good pick. Good pick. You got one more.
I got two more. I think that was three.
That was
Right?
Yeah.
three. Oh yeah, no, that was yeah, it was three. Yeah, you're right.
All right. Oh man. Shit.
Pick
Top
wisely.
five, gang. Top five,
I
gang.
don't think I picked yet either, huh? I gotta pick mine after. Only Mars picked his.
Um,
Nail in the Coffin is a good pick. Eminem. That was around the time Eminem where it was clicked up heavy with 50. Damn, that was
Right.
a nice collaboration. Nah,
Honorable mention. I don't know if this was in. I don't know if it's gonna be in y'all's, but honorable mention. Hail Mary, 50 Cent, Busta Rhymes, Eminem.
I was about to
Eminem.
say. I was about
Oh.
to say that might be my number four.
Number 4? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hail
Yeah, it might be
Marys.
my number four.
We didn't know Busta Rhymes could do that.
I didn't even know Busta Rhymes would do that. Not could.
Yeah,
I know he
yeah.
could. Busta Rhymes is nice, bro. I don't care what people might say.
Yo, of course.
I think he was just on another timing.
He was never
was
on
on.
that timing. Busta
But
not
nobody ever just took that nigga again
Or
after that verse. I think that was like.
facts.
I don't think he ever had any altercations with a nigga after that verse. After everybody heard that verse, he was like, "Nah, we're not fucking with Busta." Okay, noted.
right.
Facts.
Say, "Hey, yo, Jeffrey, what the fuck you come involving me for?" Oh, it's like, yo, what the fuck?
Come on, son.
I think about the game and what would it be without you? Yo,
He
that
made
nigga.
made sure that the verse wasn't just some shit that they took like his verse from another song or he recorded thinking it was gonna be something else. Like, nah, bro. He made sure like what he was saying was pretty direct.
Very direct.
Yeah. Yeah.
50 Cent
That was a
laughing in the
crazy time.
background.
He,
50
my
Cent
man
laughing.
had laughing ad libs on the track. Crazy.
Yeah, that was a crazy time, son.
Crazy time.
Yeah, that was a
Number
wild
five.
time.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm about to say, don't get out of this. You gotta pick.
Number five. I think for number five, I'm gonna finish it off with Ether, man. I think I'm gonna go with Ether.
Okay.
Ether for number 5. Ether 5.
Yeah.
Ether being
Yeah.
number 5 is kind of crazy, bro.
Yeah. Bro, it's a lot of. Hey, listen, I'm not saying, the impact and everything that Ether did, it doesn't tower over these records, but I'm just saying, in my opinion, these shits was like fire and like really slept on, and they were my favorites.
Yeah, I feel you. Okay, so let me see. I'm trying to pull up. Trying to pull this shit up. Number 1 for me. What y'all went? Y'all went 5-1 or 1-5?
1-5.
Wonderful.
Ah, damn. Okay, number 1. I got. I'm gonna go number 1. Ah, man, I gotta go checkmate number 1, bro. Jada 50 checkmate. As a Queens nigga, I guess you can't go against that record, bro. That Jada record, you can't go against checkmate.
Bro, shit just, it was just unstoppable. So
Yeah.
Literally, like an unstoppable record.
I think back to back reminds me of checkmate. Back to back has a checkmate vibe to it.
I like Charged Up better than Back to Back though.
I like the production on Charged Up
Like-
more than back to back.
Yeah, obviously. Nah, man, both insanely good
Charged
beats.
Up is a loop. Back to
They
back
both
has
It
a
is,
beat.
but
They both loops. Think about it. Think about Back to Back beat.
They are, but like back to back has like hi-hats and a drum pattern to it.
Oh, you saying like the complexity? I mean, but yeah. Well, I mean, they both elite. I don't know,
yeah, they both are.
I do like
Very
both.
good this record.
but I fucked up. I fuck with. I don't know like how he, the delivery, what he was saying.
Yeah, I didn't know how he
It
listened to
hit
that beat
harder.
and thought to diss niggas. That's like the whole like
Bruh. And
yeah.
that too. That was like a diss. Like, it's like crazy. Just hearing that beat come on, it's like, yo, it's a diss. Nigga say, yo, I'm charged up.
Or his verse on fuck. Can't have everything. Tell your big homie I'm awful going there again. He ain't even died. I ball with his inheritance. All that's in my account at the Bank of America. Jesus.
Bro, that whole sequence was
Yo.
insane.
Yo.
And then all that is in my account at the Bank of America.
That nigga was on Meek's neck. All right, yeah, good shit file.
I'm here like I'm doing technical shit right now, but I'm trying to make sure this shit moving right. Cause I don't know what's being shown on the screen right now. My shit, it seemed like our shit is nobody has said anything in the chat, but what I'm seeing is stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's still moving. I mean,
you could are you
look at-
watching it?
yeah.
It's 3 watching right now, yeah.
Cause it's like I can't tell what's going on. All right, but fuck it. My file. Let's see.
Refresh it. I mean, can you
But
do that, or
I could, but
or
like, cause it's like
open another window?
I don't know. I would have to like delete this and make another one. But I didn't think. Let me see.
You want to restart it or something? I don't know.
Yeah, cause I was about to say for me to fix this in the back, I would have to restart it.
Yeah, go ahead.
But